Hi, so for this question, we have kind of a breakdown of what the final answer would look like. At the core of this is just what probability is. So for probability, you want the number of favorable events, so number of things that are good or that you want to happen, divided by the number of total possible ways that something could happen. So as we follow down these numbers, so we have number 1. What's the probability of finding a red marble? Well, we want to find the number of favorable events, so in this case, the number of red divided by the number total of marbles. If you have one red marble in a box of 1,000,000 marbles, there's a 1 in 1,000,000 chance. Well, here we have 2 red marbles in the box. And how many marbles total? We have 3 plus 2 plus 4 is 9 total marbles, giving us a 2/9 probability, or 22.2 repeating percent. So 0.2 repeating. The probability of just finding a blue marble in general is, again, the same process where we have 3 blue marbles in the box out of 9 total. That's equal to a 1/3 chance of us getting a blue marble when we pull it out of the box. But that's not what the question's asking. It's asking the process of finding, about what happens if we pull a red marble and leave it out of the box. So for number 3, describe the process of finding the probability of finding a red marble followed by a blue marble if the first marble was permanently removed. So what happens here is that, so we find a red marble. We already know that that's 2/9 chance of happening. And the multiplication rule, like is listed or shown here, says to use the probability of one event times the probability of the next event. But the probability of the next event isn't what we already calculated of finding a blue marble, because our total isn't 9 anymore. We've removed that red marble out of the box after we picked it. So now instead of there being 8 total, we now have, instead of there being 9 total, we now have 8 total. We have 3 blue plus 1 red to pick from plus 4 yellows. And so now the process of finding the probability of finding a red marble followed by a blue marble if the first one's removed is 2/9 for the red marble times, we still have 3 choices for blue marbles to pick, but we have to then multiply it by the 8 remaining, or excuse me, we have to divide it by the 8 remaining possible marbles. So for number 4, the effect that the first marble removal had is that the denominator is not the same as it was before. We have a different selection pool now. So for number 5, the probability of finding a red marble followed by a blue marble if it's removed. Followed by the blue marble removed. I'm not exactly sure what number 5 is asking. If it's just what the actual question is asking, the probability of pulling out a red marble followed by that looks like a minus, that's a times, which would be 6/72, or a 1 in 12 chance. But if it's the other way around, so that's red then blue. But if it's asking for the other way around, again, I can't really tell, blue then red, well, that would be our 3/9 from the beginning times, so not 2/9 because we've removed one of the blues from the box completely. So now there are only 8 possible choices from the red, from the box for a red marble to come from. So that's 3/9 times 2/8, which is 1/3 times 1/4, which is equal to 1/12. Would you look at that?